Hey, so how's it going to all of y'all watching this video on YouTube? Today, I have a special double feature for y'all as we're going to be playing two of my favorite games from the past, one being the original Flash game of I Can't Escape, and then the revamped version of the said original I Can't Escape Darkness. So since I was seemingly in a good mood recently, I decided to give my audience a double feature that they can't dare to miss. So then I dug in the deep recesses of my memory banks and came up with these two games, and specifically right here, I Can't Escape and I Can't Escape Darkness. While I got I Can't Escape Darkness downloading in the background, we're gonna go on ahead and play I Can't Escape while we wait for the download process to be fulfilled. So without further delay, let's get into the gameplay. We recommend playing in a dimly lit room with your speaker or headphone volume turned up. Please move the slider and set the brightness so the box below is barely visible. Well, why just barely visible? Let's make it non-visible, just completely invisible to the naked eye. Nothing says like a good old gaming experience with it being as pitch black as the fucking void, don't you think? So here we have touchscreens to move, touchscreens, or use the arrow keys to move. Well, my computer is not that advanced to have a touchscreen. That's a big bummer and a letdown. So we're gonna have to go with the good old-fashioned boring arrow keys. And what do you know, we fell right into a hole. Well, I guess you can say this game is going to introduce us to a whole lot of problems, but so, I assume the mouse is non-existent in the involvement with this Let's Play, so we're not going to have to worry about the mouse. So let us go on ahead and start our spelunking, shall we, my peeps? And I do remember this game being hella hard as a kid, and genuinely, I still hold this stance to this very day. This game is non-beatable. And I'm not saying this to be hyperbolic or anything. You can make the most well thought out strategic plans imaginable in the game, and you could literally still fail no matter how good you can come across it. Also, if I do remember correctly, there are secret passageways. You also have to look for certain areas on the wall that look breakable. And if y'all were also paying attention, there are some gaping holes in the ground, so you have to keep a sharp eye out for those as well, otherwise you're going to fall straight through into another level. Okay, I was about to say, that looked like one of the breakable walls I could do. Ooh, I see a key. Not to mention there are collectibles. And when you do find the keys, good luck trying to find wherever it goes to, because the game certainly is not going to help you in that department. Was there a hole there? There was nary a hole where I was standing. Either there was a trapped door underneath where I was standing, or the game literally screwed me over. So yeah, I went on ahead and grabbed that key for safekeeping. It's in my back pocket. The game makes it hella hard on the first floor to even get out, where it will literally trick you to going down deeper, which I kinda have an inkling it is doing that purposefully because you have to go down deeper to collect the essential keys required to leave. I see a door, and therefore I shall enter it. And they say rhyming is a difficult thing to undertake, so for their sake, I shall do it. So neither one of these doors I can enter. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. Here's a falsie. And there is a ladder. Alright, we made it back to the first floor. And I can bet you anything that there's about a dozen ladders on the first floor alone that'll be false and that'll just lead you down deeper. And there's only like one out of total that'll like be your saving grace out to the high heavens. You know, too bad there's no jumping mechanics in this game, because I can guarantee you if I was stuck in this predicament, I would just easily jump out that hole right there. I mean, that's kind of a sad turn of events that, you know, you can't jump. I mean, that would make the escaping too easy. Yep, I've went through about a dozen doors. Neither one of them has helped me. I see a false door. Like I said, don't get too cocky. There might be a hole somewhere. Or a trap. Because it seems like to me there are false traps that are just set underneath certain areas to make you fall. I see 2 false doors around this area. Do I want door number 1 or door number 2? Door number 1 or door number 2? Could we stop saying number 1 and number 2? It makes me gotta do those things. I do recall right that there are some monsters in this game too, but they do reside on the lower levels. So as long as we don't fall down too far, we're gonna be a-okay. This one is monster free. Besides that, how big is one floor in particular? And there is like 3 false doors in this area. Okay, so the holes that look like there is a ladder underneath those ones, I can actually walk across those ones with an ease without falling directly through them, which is great. That spares me a little bit. You know, has it ever crossed this person's mind to just scream out the hole for help? I mean, where are we at? Are we like in the middle of nowhere or something? Where there's like no suburban houses, no people, no nothing, no city dwellers, no anything? So nobody can hear us scream literally if something happens? I do see another key. Maybe that key that was getting illuminated by some light by that hole is kind of signifying to me that the key might be the one that I need to escape. There'll be another key. You know, there are like so many loose keys around this place. Do the dwellers of this temple-like structure not understand the meaning of key racks? I mean, you know, organize your fucking key, fellas. Oh, son of a bitch. I fell down another hole. Well, no matter. Therefore, I'm flattered I fell down another hole, but I'll be happily to go find another ladder. And we fell down another hole, too. We're just going deeper and deeper into our own demise. No, and considering my battery saver thing is on my PC, my screen is dimmed on top of the dimmed lit brightness I already have on my freaking game. I can barely see a freaking thing. I mean, hopefully I can find my way back up. There has to be a way back up. I picked up another key. Oop, I see a hole. Might want to turn around from that. There'll be another false door and a hole on the other side. Even the false doors are doing me in. Yep, speaking of monsters, there's our first one, called the eyeball on the wall, I like to call it. Yep, and the music changed too. Okay, there's a hole right there. Is there like a hole over here? Yeah, there is. And there's another monster. I call him Silver Surfer. No, genuinely, you look at that thing and tell me it don't look like Silver Surfer. Yep, we're getting into the spoopy boopy business. As the walls spy with their little eyes. Oh my fucking god. No, I swear to god, I think I saw that silver bastard push me down beneath. I swear it's him, dude. No, I saw the silhouette of a Silver Surfer push me underneath this freaking level again. I believe I'm too deep in my own demise. I don't think there is a way out at this point. No, because, like, the game literally is impassable. I mean, if people haven't figured it out by now, there's no means of escaping beyond this point, because, the name of the game is literally, I can't escape. The game takes the meaning of itself a little too literally. Every ladder I'm coming across, every other door, whether it's real or false or not, it has a fucking hole or some type of trap door on the other side of it. I really shouldn't have turned the freaking brightness all the way down, because that's kind of doing me in too, because I mean, at this point, I can't see what's on the freaking floor, so I gotta judgmentally guess where to go, and just, you know, hope there ain't a hole on the other side where I'm walking. I see you sneaking up on me. Yeah, like, you're being a Mr. Sneaky McSneaky Pants. No, I swear to God, he plays a role in, like, you know, digging your grave deeper throughout this place. He does. You know, he'll sneak up behind you when you're not looking, and he'll just shove you down deeper. Son of a bitch. Well, that was probably my fault. I can't freaking find a way out, man. No, and plus, like, I can't see worth the shit. It's literally pitch black unless I get right up close to a freaking wall. I genuinely believe I'm about one floor away from being game over. Well, I'm not really worried about any keys. I just want the freaking exit, dude. I want a ladder. There has to be a ladder somewhere. And yes, there is. Yeah, I took the fucking bait. I took the bait out of desperation. Now I'm too damn far and I can't see worth a shit. Yep, I knew good and well he played an entire role in pushing you down further. I knew it. I caught a glimpse of him at one point, but that just confirms my theory. He does get close enough to you where he can push you down. I literally don't know why I'm even trying at this point, because, I mean, there is just absolutely no way of achieving this at this point. It's out of a mere miracle if I can actually make it out of here, and back to at least a level I can see my surroundings. And it ain't like I'm failing on purpose, people. I'm legitimately giving it my best. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, do I take the bait? I literally can't see if there's a freaking hole! How do I tell? Oh my god, there's two freaking ladders. Which one do I choose? I literally can't see if there's a hole. Alright. Oh my god. Wow. If that ain't luck, then I don't know what luck is. Okay. It ripped it right away from me. Okay. Dude, I hate this Silver Surfer knockoff bastard that keeps pushing me down further. You know, it's already bad enough I can't freaking see my surroundings. But then you got that dude pushing me down further. And I wasn't planning to stick around for that other monster with the red eyes. Finding out what tricks he has up his non-existent sleeves. So where am I supposed to go from here? I don't really... Oh! There was a false wall right there, okay. Well, it's kind of hard to tell those false walls down in this depth. It's actually really hard to kind of tell that. Oh my god, please be careful. I think I'm literally about one floor away from completely failing. Alright, I picked up another key. Where does it go? Nobody will ever know. There's a false door. Let me go ahead and check through it. There's another false door. Maybe if I'm lucky, that one dude ain't down here. I mean, I hope. I mean, I haven't really seen him. Yep, I fell down another hole. I actually legitimately can't see nothing. Oh, my bad. I woke up the wall. My apologies. I mean, I'm over here at death's freaking door and I have to worry about waking a fucking wall up. No, literally, I can't see anything up until I'm, like, right up face first at a wall. I can't really see what's in front of me at this point, so I'm, like, kind of screwed. If I don't, like, come face to face with a ladder, then it's over. I don't even know why I'm trying at this point. I'm too far down to really even make it without completely fucking up. Uh-oh. Well, I'm locked up for life. Yep, in the end, it doesn't really matter, because I couldn't escape. Alright, onwards and upwards to the all-anticipated second chapter of I Can't Escape Darkness. Ooh, such a spoopy boopy title. And if you thought the original I Can't Escape was hard as hell, boy howdy, I got a bridge to sell you on that front, because this one is about 10 times harder. And although it's been a while since I played this game in particular, I think it's been around several or so years since I actually ever touched this game, so it's gonna seem rather fresh and new in experience. So without further delay, let's get into the Let's Play. We recommend playing in a dimly lit room with your speakers or headphone volume turned up. Well, I do definitely feel in a state of deja vu like I've been in a place before. Options, allow maps, allow saves. Yes, I would like some maps, and I would also like some saves. Please move the slider bar to set the brightness to that of the box is just barely visible. No siree Bob, I already learnt my lesson on that front, so we're gonna set it to max brightness on this go-round. Do we dare enter the temple to find all of the tricks and treasures this thing has to offer? Well, let's go on forward. I'm not turning back when I finally made it here. Yeah, why would you turn back? I mean, I just want to look what's behind me first. I mean, like, like, you never know, there could be a scary monster behind me, you know? I mean, like, can I not look back? Well, I mean, there's no need to worry. They're not going to introduce monsters this early into the game. Speaking of which, we're now in a predicament. Alright, so now we gotta move around with the WASD keys, and we gotta use the Q and E key to rotate our character around. I also see a wonderful stick. Can I equip it? Yes, I can. So how do I utilize my new stick? So before we venture on any further throughout the Tomb of Doom, I do want to take a look at this fancy schmancy gate over here that looks like it needs a specific key of some sorts to fit right snugly damn right in the middle of this little spot right here. I mean, okay, space, that's how we utilize our stick. Let's press some buttons. I assume that's what that is. And there we opened a secret passageway. Listen. Listen to what? The voices in my freaking head? Welcome, unfortunate one. I am distressed to see you have fallen into the darkness. Oh no, it seems pretty well lit here. The indescribable darkness lurks within. Despite this, I will try to assist you. Well, ain't you a helpful little feller? You must venture deep into the dark if you wish to reach the light. You know, if I didn't know any better, this almost sounds like a motivational speech or something that you would find off a fortune cookie. Heed my advice, and you may yet live. Descend to the next level. There, I will speak to you again. Move with care, as I cannot save you. Should you meet with peril, descend to the next level. So here we have another fancy smancy stone-like button. Let's press it. Alright, we're about a quarter of the way there. The block won't budge. Well then how about this one? The block won't budge. Well then what about this one? Alright, we're about halfway done. Bingo bango bongo. That was easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Well, looks like they're just hanging out. Uh-oh, a rat. Alright, took care of that problem lickety-split with a stick. I wasn't about to die to no damn rat, that's for sure. And here we have a new weapon, a broken glass bottle. I'll just waste some inventory space for that. While we're waiting, let's go on ahead and do some reading. Day number 2. Still no sign of a way out, but this room seems safe. We'll make camp for the night and explore more in the morning. We have provisions enough for a few days, but Malone's been hitting the bottle a lot since we've got trapped down here. I don't blame him. Ghosts aren't real. That's not what I saw. Well, that's just the alcohol talking. I'm just going to go on ahead and leave this note snugly put back in place, just to show consideration to the people that lost their lives on their venture. Oh, and would you looky there? Wouldn't you know it, there's another stone button on the wall over there. Hey look, there's some discarded mushrooms. Do I dare taste them to see the secrets? Well, looks like that one healed me. See, throwing caution to the wind certainly helps a lot. Let's see if I can make magic happen twice. Alrighty, I'm fully healed up and ready to rumble. The urn is empty except for ashes. Also, I can actually check inside these objects for any trinkets. Well, ain't that something? Although I could take the easy way out by falling through one of these holes to the second floor, but I at least want to use stairs like a normal person. Alright, so I went spelunking for a few and managed to find one big-ass rock, so we're going to chuck it at the wall and hope things rock and roll. Alright, I flipped the switch. Did anything happen? No? So since there was nothing of value in that part of the area, I decided to go back to the main chamber and then straight away through over here. Alright, so there seems to be another door up ahead. Do I do anything with it? Alright, not even a firm smack with a stick did the trick. Well, it seems we reached an impasse. Do we go down the lighter side, or do we switch to the dark side? Tough choice. Let's go down the lighter side. Well, there is actually a staircase, so I can actually walk down the stairs like a normal person without having to fall down a hole to break my legs to get down. Alrighty then, so it seems like I'm being prompted to listen to the voices of the void again. The darkness has not yet conquered this floor. Well, that's some good news if I ever heard any. But beware the mortal puppets it watches through. Seek the treasure beyond the spider's seal. Guarded though it is, it may prolong your life. Tarry not, and descend to the next floor as soon as you are able. What about this? Anything in here? Who the hell just lit up the place? Oh, hi, my man. Alright, well, I consumed him. That ghostly specter looked almost something similar off of the Disturbed albums. I mean, dude, it legitimately looks like the thing off Disturbed. This looks like a locking mechanism of some kind. If only I had a key. Well, we're fucked. Hey, my man, where you going? Oh, there's a rat. Well, I got rid of him real quick. Hey, I need to talk to you. We have things to discuss. Do you know the way? Hey, have your parents ever taught you how rude it is just to blindly ignore people? Well, I'm over here talking about manners while I'm like all up in his grill. He's a real pyromaniac. Alright, bye-bye. Another mushroom? I wonder. Whoa. Now I know why Mario likes his mushrooms a lot. Because they certainly make him see things that no one else can ever see. Well, hey bro, what do you know? Another stone button. And somehow I fell. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. The darkness walks unhindered here. Walk only in the light yourself. Do not linger in the shadows, or you will walk no further. Hasten to the next floor. There my brothers may aid you. Oh, hi. So wait, how do I... Alright. Not only was that not what I was supposed to do, I also took the batteries out of my flashlight. I kinda disassembled my flashlight, which is the opposite of what I wanted to have happened. Well, good morning, sunshine. Do you want to know what my parents taught me while growing up to never poke my own eyes out with items? Well, they certainly never told me to poke others' eyes out with items. I sure got him good, didn't I? Well, I see something over here. Oh shit, there's a lighter! I can actually utilize that to my best interest and light up these little candles over here. So I can spread the light amongst the area. So while we're waiting, let's read up on some notes. I'm sure Howard and Stevens are dead. I'm all alone. There's no way out. The rats are everywhere. I tried to eat them, but they just rot instantly. Or maybe they're already dead. Some of the mushrooms are poisonous. They're hard to tell apart. I found another hidden door on this floor, but it doesn't have a switch. That doesn't make sense. If I can't find it, I'll have to find Howard and that key. But I can't go back down there. There's something terrible down there. I can't go back. Well, I already came face to face with what it is that you're talking about. Oh shit! There's a key! I mean, I highly doubt it's the key to the way out, but it's a key to something. Even though I may not knew him personally, but he certainly seems like a fun guy. I fucking hate my jokes sometimes. There is also something that I noticed about the rats, that there's two different types of rats. There are the normal rats with the normal eyes, and there seems to be a zombified version of rats with the greener eyes, which take multiple hits to kill. Alright, there we go. Let there be light. So yeah, instead of wasting my flashlight power, I can light up the area with the lighter. Alright, takes a few tries here and there, but in the end, we'll get some light. I certainly did recall correctly that there was an alternative light source, and I managed to find the lighter, which is excelente. I mean, they are kind of hard to tell apart, so that guy certainly wasn't lying. Alright, I did get the special vision. There's a knob on the wall. The block won't budge. Excellent. That's perfect. There's another one. What about this one? The block won't budge. Well, I don't see a button over there. What is over there? Do I gotta place something on that little circular area in order to unlock the buttons? I think that's what it's telling me, that I gotta put a rock on that certain area to unlock the buttons, or something that'll work as a pressure plate. I wonder, does this key go to here? Oh, it does! Well, I took a guess, and we got it. Let's see what's in this room. Oh, there's a bunch of goodies. And there is a monster in this room. That's amazing. Get away. Oh, you give me that special vision. Well, you seem to be a helpful little feller after all. Alright, so I did manage to make my daring escape from that room. Okay, I don't want any trouble from these rats. No, I don't. Alright, and here we have another secret room. Alright, the door's locking up behind me. That's never a good sign of anything. Okay, so do I start raiding some tombs up in here? The lid of the sarcophagus is solid stone. There is no way to lift this. Oh, hey, my dude. Nice to meet you again. Well, I mean, you're a ghost, so I mean, you can go through shit. Well, I fell to the next floor. How about that? Okay. You're not making my job any easier. What's this fancy doodad? Mushrooms in, mushrooms out. Well, that sounds simple and straightforward. We just might get somewhere. So what, do we just mix and match some shrooms? Oh, we do. I got a green mushroom. I'm pretty sure that one heals me. I mean, don't judge a book by its cover. Well, hey, would you looky there? Someone's growing a bonsai tree up in here. You know, my father actually owns a couple of bonsai trees himself. They're pretty cool. Alright, there'll be another staircase. let's go on ahead and skedaddle down there. Well, ain't this an interesting door? It almost looks like a sphincter. You're almost there. You must make contact with the heart of the tomb, but use the utmost care. The darkness is strongest here. Oh, nothing like a beating heart at the bottom of a tomb. Alright, so this is where the heart is located. The heart is just beyond the sphincter. Okay, so it was a sphincter, okay. Beware the darkness, last defense. Okay. Oh, my light's flickering. Oh boy. Oh, so the tomb has a heart after all. Ain't that a kind gesture? This is it. The core of the tomb. Okay. Touch it and together? Okay, well I died. Alright. Alrighty then, let's pay the heart another visit. Yep, I fast forwarded to the heart portion, and thar be the heart. So you're the guardian of the heart. Nice to meet ya. First of all, let me exterminate you. Or at least... Okay. Alright, we did it. I am sorry for my deception, but it was necessary. Assume your post and forever be watchful. Oh, so that's me? That be me? I'm an eye on the wall. You heard of a fly on the wall? I'm an eye on the wall now. You know what I'm gonna do? I have received so much pain and suffering from this one segment. If I ever get close to the heart, I'm going to smack the ever-loving shit out of it and seeing what lies beyond that point. Alright. Traitor, what have you done? I did what had to be done. Ooh, that was a close call. There's the rooms, I see it. Alright, time to go right up the staircase. I mean, I definitely wouldn't have chose this interior. Yep, my spidey senses are tingling that the tomb is mad at me. Well, I literally just obliterated its heart. So, I mean, of course, it's probably struggling in agony. Alright, let's make some light up in this bitch. Alright, now that we got some light shedded up in this bitch, anything else I need to explore? You know, I'm just gonna take this rock just in case if I need it. Oh, hello. Oh great, it's releasing the beasts. Hey, you're kind of within the lighting area over here, so you're going against the game rules, my friend. The block won't budge. Okay. The block won't budge. Okay. Both of the blocks won't budge. So, I mean, what exactly are we looking for now? Well, that done did answer my question, and that's a big nope, we're not going through there. Nope. Like I said, I'm avoiding that other room because it's probably going to take me all the way back to the heart. And we already have bad blood between that. Alright, now I'm at a clean bill of health. I mean, I really don't think it's just finding the exit and escaping at that point, is it? I don't see why that would be the case. Okay, I see a rock. I'm gonna go ahead and pack that in my inventory. Oh my god, why does this thing gotta be here? Oh my fucking gosh. Well, after 45 attempts, after taking 839 steps and collecting one key, in about 26 minutes to 29 seconds, I was poisoned to death by a damn rat. Oh, but don't forget to tweet your death while you're at it before you go. Well, I think I'm going to cut it off here and call it quits for this episode. If you would like to see a second installment of this game in particular, I Can't Escape Darkness, please feel free to smash that like button and smash the subscribe button to help your boy grow and spread through the algorithm. Peace out and see ya.